Hello everybody, welcome back. It's Cape Rugby TV. Every Wednesday we talk about what's happening in the world of Western Province Club Rugby. Tonight we go to the awards dinner, the Western Province Rugby Awards dinner. It's back since 2019. Finally the players and the clubs and administrators are able to get around in a central venue and of course receive their awards. Big thanks to our partners on board with us, of course Score Energy Drinks. Score is of course on board with Western Province Rugby and the Western Province Club Rugby Sevens. We'll give you an opportunity to win yourself a case of Score during the course of the show if you enter the Facebook competition. And MChem 24-hour pharmacy. MChem is of course helping you for the month of November for diabetes awareness, and we'll talk more about that a little bit later during the course of the show. Coming up in the awards dinner tonight, where we go to Kelvin Grove to speak to many of the players as well as some of the VIPs and delegates who came to the event. We go down there in a second. Coming up, we spoke to Mzukisi Kwadushe, of course from Langa. We also spoke to former Western Province Rugby and South Africa Springbok legend rugby player, Deputy Mayor Eddie Andrews, and a number of the players and captains from several of the clubs, including Mani Libok, who's of course just been called up into the Springbok team, the DHL Stormers Player of the Year. We'll catch up with the DHL Stormers head coach, John Dobson. We'll speak to Jonathan van der Walt, the captain of, at least the coach of False Bay, and a number of other players. But let's go down now to the DHL Western Province Rugby Awards, recently held at Kelvin Grove. Hello everybody, it's of course Cape Rugby TV time, where every week we take a look at what's happening in the world of Western Province Club Rugby. Tonight we come to you from Kelvin Grove, where it is the annual Western Province Rugby Awards dinner. Tonight is all about the celebration of a rugby, club rugby, Western Province Rugby, senior rugby during the 2022 year. It is the night where all the clubs come together, they get awarded their trophies, Super League A, Super League B, Super League C, and of course regional leagues. We look at under 20s, and of course one of the highlights tonight will be the Stormers and Curry Cup and women's sides also getting their accolades. We know that tonight one of the trophies, or at least one of the prizes that will go out, is of course the Players Player of the Year award. That's always the favorite one that people are looking for. We've got a few folks behind me as you can see, that have already got ready for tonight's occasion. As you say, it's going to be an incredible occasion, and again, yeah, on Cape Rugby TV. But let me see who I can get here with us. Mzukisi Kwadushe from Langa Rugby Football Club. Mzi, fantastic to see you. You seem to be well and in good spirits.
Yes, JP, thanks so much for being here. We're in good spirits. We're here on the end function of the Western Province Rugby Football Union Awards. Yeah, everybody's here. It's great to be here.
Did you guys get a trophy tonight?
Not yet, but not for today, unfortunately. Yeah, the boys had a difficult season. Our first year to be in Super League B this year. We just wanted to see how things are happening, but we managed to be at least on the top 9 or top 9 of the league. But for next year, surely we'll have to go to the drawing board and see how we may be on the top 6. JP.
Well, enjoy the evening. We know that it's a special night. This is what everybody looks forward to, the glitz and glamour of the annual awards.
Yeah. Thanks so much. Everybody's here. The Springboks are here, the Stormers, everybody's here, JP. Thanks so much for inviting us.
Folks, we're of course here at the Western Province Rugby Awards dinner. With me is former Western Province Rugby stalwart, Springbok rugby player, and of course now totally ingrained in the communities of Cape Town, Eddie Andrews. Eddie, fantastic to see you tonight.
JP, it's lovely to be here.
You know this place, you know Western Province Club Rugby, you know Western Province Rugby. What do you think the guys will be thinking about tonight?
Well, I think everyone plays hard and trains hard to win awards. I think the Stormers team had a successful season last year, but there are individuals who form that team. And tonight, I think everyone's anticipation is who's going to get what award, and just capping off a successful season last year.
It must mean a lot to the players and the clubs as well to get those big trophies.
Absolutely. Not just to the club and to the players, but to the city.
Yeah.
I think that is important. It gives an opportunity to showcase what Cape Town has to offer when you have a successful team right here in Cape Town.
Have you thought about making a comeback?
No.
Eddie, enjoy the evening.
Thanks, David. Cheers, Ed.
Right, folks, it's that time now. Follow us inside Kelvin Grove, where we go and take a look at the Western Province Rugby Annual Awards Dinner. And when we come back, we'll of course be interviewing a lot of the players who walk away with those trophies tonight.
To the Western Province Rugby Awards Dinner. It is absolutely amazing to see each and every one of you here this evening. Thank you so much for taking the time out, for being here this evening, and for being happy and for being glad for those who will be honored here this evening. It is, of course, just another great excuse for us to come together as the rugby fraternity and to just enjoy each other's company around some good food and some good wine as well. Now, as much as this is an awards evening to highlight some of the union's top performers, it's also about recognizing the contribution of each and every player, administrator, coach, and everyone of the backroom staff who make this thing possible, who make rugby in this province possible. And you know, without the contributions of everyone from schoolboy level to the youth sides, to the women's teams, to the clubs, right up to the professional teams, DHL Western Province and the DHL Stormers, without your contributions, things wouldn't be the way that they are, and this union certainly wouldn't be where it is today. So a big, big thank you to each and every one of you for every single thing that you do for this great rugby union. And of course, yeah, let's give them a round of applause. Each and every one of you deserve it this evening. So we're going to head straight over. This is an awards evening, so we're not going to hear me talk too much. We're going to be giving over to the people who matter, and we're going to get the awards underway. So we're going to start tonight's awards evening with the Reserve League Awards. The first award of the evening goes to Durbanville Belleville 4. If you guys could come up, well done, congratulations. So now we're going to go over to the Super League Under 20 Awards. And we're going to go from Super League C, Makassar.
Irvin Vollendorf is, of course, captain of the reserves for Durbanville rugby side. Irvin, firstly, congratulations.
Thanks a lot, eh?
We were talking about this during the course of the night. People ask me, what is the Reserve League? I mean, you guys really are the backup guys. You're the guys that are driving force quite often behind the club. You're the guys that keep the wheels turning, and it keeps also the fans engaged. I mean,
true.
you guys must feel positive about it.
Yeah, we're a bunch of old guys that still love the game. The kids are playing next to the field. We play Friday nights. We got the whole weekend with the family. Saturdays we can go in and support the club again. So yeah, it's enjoyable. It's guys that actually a bunch of good rugby players, and they just don't have the time anymore to practice 3 times a week and play on Saturdays. Yeah.
But having said that, the Reserve League is not an easy league. It's competitive. You've got some really good players in those structures, and there are more than one team playing in the Reserve Leagues, 4th teams, 1st teams, and so on. It's not easy. You have to be on top of your game.
Oh, really? You have to be. This year we had 3rd teams also playing in the Reserve League. So you can actually say we won 2 leagues this year. Yeah, it's quite enjoyable. You have to be on top of your game.
Who were the toughest squads you were facing?
I would say False Bay, Thirds maybe. They were tough. And of course Durban Thirds.
All right.
We played Durban Thirds in the final. We had to beat them to win the league.
So you're playing against your own side?
Playing against our own side, yeah.
And it must be a big party afterwards.
It was a massive one, yeah, of course.
Erwin, congratulations once
a lot,
again, man. Yeah, no, you guys are doing us proud.
Thanks.
And we're looking forward to seeing you guys playing on Fridays and Saturdays.
We hope so, yeah.
There we go.
Have a good one. Cheers.
There we go, folks. Erwin Vollendorf, captain of the reserve side at Durbanville. They're, of course, the winners of the Reserve League this year. All right, folks, we're going to take a break. When we come back from the break, we'll carry on talking club rugby here at the DHL Western Province Rugby Awards. Welcome, folks. With me now, Jamie and Anthony. Jamie is, of course, the captain of the Super League C under-20 side, Macassar. Unbeaten this year and league winners. Jamie, julle is seker baie happy.
Ja, soos baie gelukkig. Ons gee alle eer aan die Here toe en ek wil net toe ek genomineer was as die wenner van hierdie uitstekende trofee was ek baie bly en
Kom ons kyk bietjie na die trofee, lig hom 'n bietjie vir ons op. Hierdie ding is nogal swaar. Okay, kom ons sit hom maar weer neer. Maar mense, ek dink julle het hom nou gesien. Dit is natuurlik die trofee vir Super League C. Jamie, dit was nog 'n goeie, ek meen julle is unbeaten hierdie jaar. Dit voel seker goed.
Ja, was baie goed met daai goed uit dit baie harde week gekom ons baie baie laat op oefenveld afgestaan en sowel as ons jonkers maar ons het baie hard gewerk ons het die sweet die alles gegaan die harde week ons was op die beach het ons heel dag gegrind ons was op in die Bolton ons het drills gedoen wat agterna van die man het glad opgegooi ook en ons het maar ons net deur gedruk en ons as 'n span saam gesmeel het en ons gegroei het en ons was baie sterk in die league.
Jamie, ons los hom daar so. Ek kan sien jy glimlag van oor tot oor. Ons is baie happy vir julle. Wel gedaan. Ek weet julle moet nog 'n lang pad ry. En ons kan nie wag om vir julle wel volgende jaar te sien, maar ook hierdie jaar in die Sevens.
Ja, ons in die Sevens nou ek staan in die Sevens ek speel nou so en ons sover het ons vaar ons baie goed ons het 3-3 uit en ons nog nie game verloor en ons kom weer hierdie Saterdag weer op Helderberg se veld ons gaan weer speel daar so in Helderberg en Frans Hoek en we gaan ons beste gee en ons wil ons sien voor om uit te staan aan die Sevens Hoek so alles.
Here we go, folks. Jamie and Anthony, of course, captain of the Super League C winners, Macassar. Unbeaten this year with a less than points margin of less than 50 scored against them for the entire season.
All right, so the second team awards, we'll continue with that. The Northern League first round, that goes to the Fundestel Evergreens. Up comes Miss Avril Phillies, a stalwart in Western Cape rugby journalism and a big supporter of club rugby. Let's hear it one more time for the Fundestel Evergreens. Well, I'm going to call upon Dion Fourie to come up, and I'm going to say thank you to Mr. Brock Harris. Dion Fourie is going to come up and also do some awards for us this evening. Thank you, Brock. Your work here is done. Talking about aging like fine wine, hey. Right, so we're going to the regional second round. We'd like to call upon Gardens. Next in line, the second team awards for the Promotion League go to the Salarians. Do we have a representative from the Solarians here this evening? Doesn't look like it. All right, so we'll go on to the next one. The second team awards for the Super League C goes to Makassar. Well done, congratulations. Then the Super League B second team winners, that goes to St. George's. Well done, guys, big congratulations to you. And then the last award in this category, the second team awards for Super League A, that goes to False Bay. Another one of those Cape Town clubs that always seems to be near the top of all of the awards that get handed out are False Bay. So big congratulations once again, Super League A second team award winners, False Bay this evening.
Fantastic to see the accolades, of course, at the DHL Western Province Rugby Awards. And of course, as you know, they haven't been able to physically do an award since 2019. And so several of the players now being able to receive their blazers and caps for the first time physically. And wow, so impressive. Many of these players having received more than 100 caps for Western Province Rugby. Now, well, folks, of course, as you know, MChem 24-hour pharmacy is, of course, the official pharmacy for Western Province Rugby and the DHL Stormers. And it is, in fact, Diabetes Awareness Month. November is Diabetes Awareness Month. Now, what is diabetes? Well, simply put, diabetes is an illness whereby an excess of sugar in the body is not broken down efficiently, and that could cause damage to various organs, such as the eyes, the kidneys, the nerves, and blood vessels, and in particular the feet, and can cause the onset of strokes and heart attacks. Anybody can, especially those who have a family history of diabetes. And please note that even if you do not have that family history of diabetes, you're not excluded, especially those that follow an inappropriate lifestyle or are in fact obese. Now, there are two types of diabetes. The one is a type 1, it's insulin dependent, it's generally hereditary, and insulin by injection is required to treat that. The Freestyle Libre monitoring system has been a revolutionary tool in the effective monitoring of sugar levels in type 1 diabetes sufferers. You can of course buy that Freestyle Libre monitoring system at MChem 24-hour pharmacy. And of course, then there's the type 2 diabetes. Now, this is usually a result of bad eating habits and lack of proper exercise, and is treated with oral medication. Extensive range of diabetic foods, sweets, and supplements are of course stocked at MChem, as well as the monitoring strips which you put in your blood sugar testing machine, and of course excellent specials on diabetic supplements and monitoring equipment for the whole month of November. Diabetic education by specialized diabetic care nursing sisters. They've of course also got demonstrations and advice on all diabetic home monitoring equipment. That's of course those blood sugar monitors that I mentioned. And then of course there's the evaluation of diabetic care, which is a regime that is assisted with you by the qualified nursing sister. That's of course at MChem 24-hour pharmacy. Folks, it is of course Diabetic Awareness Month, and MChem 24-hour pharmacy is there to help you. If you have any uncertainties and you want to check if you are at all at risk for type 1 or type 2 diabetes, please get down to MChem 24-hour pharmacy as soon as possible. We'll take a break. When we come back, we go back to the DHL Western Province Rugby Awards dinner. Back in a sec. Welcome back, everybody. It's Cape Rugby TV, and of course we're here at the annual awards, Western Province Rugby, DHL Western Province Rugby Awards dinner. With me is Sean Gordon, Paarl Rangers Rugby Football Club. Sean, you should be looking happy. You look a little bit nervous.
Yeah, I am happy. It just is I'm in front of a camera, so. But yeah, it was.
Cape Rugby TV se camera, so ons is baie rustig hierso.
Ja.
Kom ons kyk gou hierso wat jy het vanaand. Julle het natuurlijk 'n uitstekende seisoen gehad. Ek dink daai laaste game teen Lower Parel was natuurlijk 'n groot game vir julle.
Ja, dit was 'n baie groot game. Ons het vir 2 jaar in hulle finals verloor, so ons het vir onsself gesê die derde keer sal ons dit weer mislukkie, so ons het alles ingesit. Ons het hard gewerk daai week en ons het die sukses bereik.
Het julle hierdie jaar in 'n ander uniform gespeel?
Ja, ons het
Die jersey het so 'n bietjie anders gelyk.
ja, die jersey en die warm-ups.
Kom ons praat gou hierso. Hierdie ene wat jy vir ons gewys het. Dis nou, folks, I hope you can see this. Dis natuurlik die Liga trofee. Dis die knockout trofee. En daai ene wat jy daar het, so lig hom 'n bietjie op vir ons. Dit was nou natuurlik hierdie ene in my hand is die knockout. Dit wat julle nou gewen het. En dan daai ene is die Liga trofee. Daai ene het julle natuurlik vroeër in die jaar gekry.
Ja, ons het hom eintlik maar ons het dit vroeër in die jaar gewen.
Gewen, ja.
Maar ons het dit gekry op dieselfde dag wanneer toe ons die knockouts gewen het.
Okay. Maar dat was natuurlijk die eerste. En jullie het natuurlijk die jaar home and away gespeeld.
Ja, dat was 2 rondes. So de eerste ronde was home en dan die andere ene was away geweest.
Ik moet zeggen, die liga het gelijk alsof daar baie clubs in die liga sterker geraakt het.
Ja, dat het. Die competitie het sterker geraakt. Die spannen het meer competerend geweest teenoor die andere spannen. So het meer harder gewerkt. So dat was een goede jaar geweest voor al die spannen in die liga geweest.
Sean, ek seker die Parel mense gaan baie trots wees en hopelik sien hulle vir julle op die TV. En ja, wel gedaan. Dit was 'n uitstekende seisoen. Julle was die laaste van die jaar.
Ja, dankie. Ek waardeer. Dat was uitstekende jaar vir ons geweest. Soos ek gesê het, ons het hard gewerk en ons verdien dit. Harde werk. Dit is 'n sukses wat ons afvoer.
Wel, ons gaan nou dat julle al die pad huis toe ry, trofies veilig huis toe ry en dan sien julle ons weer by die Sevens.
Dankie. Waardeer Zeppie.
Call upon our DHL Stormers captain, Stephen Kitsoff. And Stephen Kitsoff will be handing over the final few awards in the first team category. We go over to the Promotion League, and we'd like to give a big congratulations once again, and I'm going to get it right this time, the Hamadiyas. Big congratulations, lads. Well done. Another one to add to the trophy cabinet. Over to the first team awards for the Super League C. A big congratulations to CPUT. The Cape Peninsula University of Technology, my alma mater. A big congratulations and well done, lads. Let's hear it one more time for CPUT. Over to the Super League B, and we want to call upon once again Helderberg. I just want to say as well that the trophies that these teams are taking back with them are absolutely majestic. I mean, look at that one, for example. A wonderful, wonderful trophy. We've seen so many international trophies that underwhelm, but these ones are truly something to behold. So let's give another big congratulations to Helderberg, the winners of the Super League B in the first team category. And then the final award in the first team category for Super League A goes to False Bay. Let's see, you need some help with that one. It's a big boy. A big congratulations to our Super League A first team winners, False Bay. And a big thank you as well to the DHL Stormers captain, Stephen Kitsoff, for taking his time and for awarding those awards this evening. A big thank you, Skip.
On behalf of Western Province Rugby, I am honoured to be here tonight. It's a privilege for me to stand here tonight to talk to you at such a fantastic occasion, where we honour those that make what this game is about. It's an honour for me to be here. We are here to serve a sport, a game which is rugby, which is what you guys do every Saturday on the field. Is it community rugby? Is it schoolboy rugby? Is it club third and fourth team rugby, or is it up to the professionals? This is what we are here to serve, and that is what I would like to say to all of us here. When you take up a position as an administrator, as a club president, as a leader, remember why we are here. We are here to serve rugby, and rugby in the end is the players. So welcome to you all, and I'm glad there's so many of you here. Rugby cannot survive only as a professional sport. We cannot only have a great professional team. We have to have this continuous support from community rugby. Community rugby makes professional rugby. Without community rugby, we will not have professional rugby players. So for all of you in community rugby, from the schools, varsity, national players, international players, we have to thank you all as well.
All right, folks, from the one extreme, stay on the extreme. Now, you've had a fantastic year. Senior rugby, you guys have dominated again. And then you went straight from there to Brackenfell, where you took over the women's rugby side. Well, firstly, welcome. How are you?
I'm very well, thank you. Yourself?
I'm hanging in there. We're all hanging in there. Rugby continues. But yeah, let's get straight back into it. I mean, congratulations. You've had a fantastic season with the Brackenfell women's side.
Yeah, thank you very much. It's truly an honour to be the head coach at Brackenfell. And we started off a brand new team this year. 85% of the players was brand new, never played rugby before. We've got a few Springboks, a few Western Province players, juniors and seniors in the team. But it was truly a privilege and an honour to be affiliated with Brackenfell, seeing that my rugby career actually started there back in 2004.
It wasn't easy though. I mean, we saw you guys play a couple of times in the season. Teams like Busy Bees, False Bay, Marty's, Tigerberg. I mean, everybody was playing at 100% and not letting you get away from them.
No, definitely. A few of the games were pretty hard. There's one of the games that we didn't get a bonus point against Busy Bee. And I must also give a shout out to False Bay Rugby Club. They've really dominated in their own way this year, and that was unfortunately the only game that we lost this year. But we managed to still be the club champs, and it's overwhelming. That's all I can say, and I really hope that it continues and that people will buy in and join clubs and reach out as sponsors to evolve this game.
Do you feel that, you guys at Brackenfell, you really are doing fantastic work from a women's rugby development point of view? You've got Carolyn O'Keefe there as your president now. You're there leading from the front. Your women's team is winning. I mean, you guys have ticked all the boxes in terms of support structures. The youth are going to come knocking your door down. There's no doubt that sponsors will also be knocking your door down. Have you got big plans for next year?
Yes, I'm working on a portfolio, and we really want to welcome anybody that wants to contribute to evolving the sport. Investment is one thing, but we will give them a good run for their money in advertisement and everything. And I can also say that our club captain is the famous Nadine, formerly known as Nadine Barnard, Nadine Stockdale. She's 46 years old. She's been the captain, former 7 Springbok, first Springbok that Western Province ever had. So I went and I knocked on her door, and she's truly given a lot of leadership this year and inspiring the youngsters to unite as a team.
Now, I would shake hands with you, but obviously we're not in a position to shake hands. We'll just say congratulations again, well done, great season. I think your rugby leadership is something everybody can aspire to.
Thank you very much. I truly appreciate it.
Welcome back, everybody. It's Cape Rugby TV. It's been a fantastic evening here at Calvin Grove, where it's, of course, the DHL Western Province Rugby Awards dinner. And with me is Jonathan van der Walt, head coach, no stranger to Cape Rugby TV, head coach at False Bay, winners of Super League A. Jono, we're not seeing you in studio now. We're seeing you in a slightly more social occasion, but congratulations.
Cheers, JP. Just, again, super happy for our team, our squad, and, of course, most of all, our club, False Bay Rugby Club.
We were talking about this not so long ago, 10 years ago this time, sitting in Super League B. Now, further down the line, you guys have ticked all the boxes to become the champions. You've engaged at a community level. You've built your different structures, your women's structure, your youth structure, your community structures, your management structures, your sponsors. It's all of those things coming together.
Yeah, JP, when you map it out, like that, it truly is phenomenal, and that is what a club structure is all about. It's about a lot of moving cogs and a lot of people giving up their time, volunteers. I know a lot of people like to maybe talk about resources and money often, but sometimes you can actually do a lot of very little.
You mean like an online quiz show?
Correct, exactly that.
You did some incredible stuff. Let's talk a little bit about rugby from a competitive point of view. That match against Durbel at Stellenbosch in the evening. 2 games had just been played on the Craven Stadium, and it really was a tough encounter.
It was a little bit too nail biting and too close for us, to be honest. We had a captain who came in a little bit slightly injured, and we thought he'd last 20 minutes, and he lasted 1 minute 46 seconds and got injured.
I believe he had a collarbone, I think.
Correct, and he was off the field. And then we had a very good youngster, 8th man, come on the field, and the very next line out, Moore, he got knocked out and slept for 2 minutes. So within the first 3 minutes of the game, we had 2 loose forwards out. And if most of you coaches know, whatever kind of split you go with, if you're 2 loosies down, it's a bit difficult. And then we had our stalwart Ryan Vleis Olivier coming on. He came off fresh off a broken thumb, and he was 4 weeks into his recovery, and he ended up playing 77 minutes for our club. And yeah,
I mean, that was going to be one of my things that I wanted to ask you. I mean, your club is built on players that have played day in and day out, month after month, year after year, and we saw it there more so than in many occasions where your guys came to the party.
Correct. Every single club will have guys that have been around for 100, 200 caps for 5, 10 years, and we have a couple of them. We have 4 or 5 of them that have played 200 caps for our first team, and each and every one of them give every bit of their soul and heart for their clubs on the day.
This is where we've now spoken about the players, but behind the scenes is the administrators. You've had some administrators at False Bay that have also been there for a number of years. I think that this was one of the years where you celebrated Paul Duval, and of course you sadly lost Brian Peters earlier in the year. But your club is made up of stalwarts, individuals that have been there for many years.
Yes, and not just given of their time for their club, but given of their time for this sport and for this union as well. And some of them are no longer with us today, and our thoughts and prayers are with them and their families. And again, it's kind of what makes the sport special, because all of us are kind of in this time and passing, and we can all have a great moment in time, and we will all pass once upon a time. But it's nice that we can leave whatever legacy we can.
Jono, let's just see the trophy one last time. I don't know if we can lift it up. All right, there we go, folks. Hoping, of course, that you can see the trophy from that side. Jono, final question. Everybody wants to know, where's Jonathan van der Walt going next? We'll leave it at that. Yeah. We'll take a break. We'll come back. Jono, congratulations. Well done. Fantastic season. I think False Bay can be very proud of you guys, the team, and everybody is doing so well.
Thanks, JP. And again, well done to all those that won awards this evening. Up the bay.
Mr. Grove will be handing over the award this evening of the DHL Western Province Schools Player of the Year, and that goes to Zachary Porthen. Well done, Zach, congratulations. And the Club Rugby Sevens Player of the Year, Ashton Hendricks. Ashton, well done. Ashton, well done. And Mr. Jadisweni will be handing over the award of the Club Rugby Referee of the Year. And that award tonight goes to Lloyd Hagland. Joey Salmons, and the award for the Referee of the Year goes to Amy Barrett-Turon. If you play well on a Saturday for your club, a big, big congratulations to Jacques Van Zyl.
Folks, welcome back. Of course, going from False Bay to the competition. Jean de Mont, stalwart at Durbell Rugby Club. Jean, I'm not going to talk to you about the match. I'm going to talk a little bit about you, the team itself. I mean, Durbell, you guys are a fantastic club. You got so much support. Firstly, hello and welcome. How are you?
I'm very well, thank you. We had a good season. Unfortunately, didn't make it in the final, but we still had a good season at the club.
Incredible season. I got the feeling that you guys played it a little bit quiet in the beginning of the season, and then you came with a bang.
Yes, we had a slow start because we had a new team. The 2019 team, many of the players had moved on. So in lockdown time, we lost players and we had a lot of youngsters coming in. So we were worried at the beginning of the season because we didn't know how they would gel. And as the season went on, they played better and better. And we just didn't make it in the end.
It was an incredible game, and we were speaking to Jono van der Walt now from False Bay, obviously, and watching the game and it going back and forth on both sides. It just went to show again that there were two teams that really deserved to be there on the day.
Yes, no, definitely. I mean, we had a lot of competition. It was the closest league that I can remember, with Marty's finishing 5th, and basically 3 teams on the same log points. I mean, False Bay was first because they were 9 points or something better in points difference than us. So yeah, it was incredible. And UCT also had the same number of points, and then the playoffs was close.
It's only an administrator that is able to understand the mathematics the way that you've just explained it. So I'm going to shift us now to that. You're wearing this blue blazer tonight. This is Western Province Rugby Council. You were given this blazer today as a delegate of Western Province Rugby, and a number of administrators today were given this, but this comes after years of dedication and support of a club structure and Western Province Rugby.
Yes, obviously you get it after a certain number of years if you've attended all the meetings and you don't just skip meetings for no reason. So it's just something that you get back for like you say, for dedication or for your time spent in admin, because there's not a financial reward in admin. It's one of those.
Well, it goes to show you have in fact done that. You've been to the meetings, you've spent the time, you've read the documents, you've put in the hard yards. We need more of that. We need more administrators in sport. I mean, would you agree with me? We need clubs to individuals out there in all sport codes to step up. If you're not playing the game, get involved in the administration.
Look, you don't see an administrator until he's not there. When things start going wrong at your club, you wonder why. And at the clubs where things don't go wrong, it's where they have good administrators behind the scenes. So you don't normally see the guys, but they just make sure that things are happening.
Sean, we'll leave it at that. We say congratulations on a fantastic season, and of course congratulations on this well-deserved accolade.
Thank you, JP. Go well.
Right, folks, welcome back. Of course, the DHL Western Province Rugby Awards in action there. Great to see the players, of course, getting their accolades. It's been a long time since they've been physically together, and of course, great to see all the various awards coming out there. And of course, you will know that they haven't been together physically for awards since 2019. So it really is fantastic to see all the clubs together at the same time again, as well as all of the administrators after such a long time. Right, folks, well, of course, as you know, Score Energy Drinks is, of course, on board with Western Province Rugby and the Western Province Club Rugby Sevens. Tygerberg, of course, current champions. But you want to win yourself a case of Score Energy Drinks. Every week we post a picture, we post a photo on our Facebook page, and we give you an opportunity to spot the ball. Basically, we take the ball out. Now, last week we posted a picture on Facebook. Let's take a quick look, and we give the winners, at least the competitors, an opportunity to choose A1, A2, A3 in the various quadrants. This is the picture from last week, and of course, here is the ball from last week. It's in A2. So congratulations then to last week's winner, Barry Goliath. Barry, we'll be reaching out to you on Facebook Messenger. One of our guys will get in touch with you, and you can collect your case of Score Energy Drinks. Folks, we'll take a break. When we come back from the break, we'll go back to Kelvin Grove, where it was recently the DHL Western Province Rugby Awards dinner. Back in a sec. Welcome back, folks. It's, of course, the Western Province Rugby Annual Awards Dinner. Finally, it is the end of the evening, and we've seen the awards roll out. With me is Mani Libok, and of course, DHL Stormers Fly-Off, and tonight crowned as the Western Province Rugby's Player of the Year. Mani, fantastic to see you. We just see you on TV. How are you feeling?
I'm feeling very happy at the moment. Obviously, it's unreal. To be honest, I'm just honored the guys for the guys that they voted for me, and it feels good that I for this trophy that they gave it to me. I feel good in a sense of what I like mean to them as a player, as a teammate. And I'm just honored that they voted me for this. So it's a nice feeling.
Ons praat natuurlijk baie hier so oor club rugby. Die spelers kyk elke naweek vir jou. Jy's hulle hero. Hulle kyk op na jou toe. Het jy dalk 'n paar woorde vir die clubs daar buite, vir die kinders wat vir jou watch? Hulle wil almal natuurlik rugby speel soos jy speel.
Ja, in eerstens wil ek sê rugby is groot in Western Province. Dis nou enig wat ek agtergekom het in my tyd wat ek nou by die Stormers is. As die feit dat hoe groot rugby regtig waar hier in die Western Province is, en is great van club rugby af, van van skool rugby af na club rugby toe na professional rugby toe is amazing, en hoe die mense saamwerk en ek was bevoorreg om by ek dink by twee toernooie te kon wees van club rugby toernooie, en dit was vir my amazing. It was awesome geweest om daar te kon wees en die mooi picture te kan sien van die mense, hoe die mense uitkom om die spanne te kom support en alles die, en die fans, hoe die ouens daar buite hulle talente uitleef op die veld en so. So dis vir my, dis enig wat vir my baie uitstaan in terme van rugby in die Western Province, en dan net 'n woord vir die jonger man daar buite, sal ek net sê, obviously, as 'n mens moet droom in die lewe, en is okay om te droom in die lewe, verstaan, en jy kan ten alle tye jy kan altyd jou drome kan altyd waar word as jy bereid is om hard te werk. So vir my die groot ding van my is altyd dat ek kan sê, jy moet altyd hard werk sodat jou drome kan waar word, want dit gaan net gebeur en jy moet dit maak gebeur. So hoe ga jy dit maak gebeur is deur om hard te werk. So jy moet hard werk om dit te kan bereik op 'n van die dag. Ja. So hard work, discipline en sacrifice vir my die drie groot dinge om dit te maak in die lewe.
Mani, again, fantastic achievement. Congratulations. I'm getting emotional just listening to you.
Yeah.
I love watching you play rugby. I know Western Province Rugby fans all love it.
Yeah.
It's been a long traveling for you guys. You've had a busy time overseas, a lot of aeroplane flights, and of course you're back home now. I'm sure Dobber's going to want you guys to get some sleep tonight because the training starts tomorrow. So ons sê vir jou wel gedaan. Ons is baie trots op julle en ja, dankie dat jy die tyd gevat het om met ons te gesels. En geniet die keppie weer eens wel gedaan.
Baie dankie. Ja, dankie vir julle man om hier te hê is amazing. Soos ek gesê het is baie nice. Lekker conversation so ja. Dankie vir julle.
I'm thrilled and honored and privileged to have with me the superstar coach of the DHL Stormers, John Dobson. Dobbo, welcome.
Thanks, Joe. It's not true, but thank you.
Well, the minister seems to think it's true. You recently got an accolade as a ministerial commendation for coaching, which is, of course, for that amazing performance for you with you guys in the URC.
You also got some accolades. Anyway, that's another. It was nice to have the team reconnecting with Cape Town, which was one of our objectives. That was very special. Western Cape, which was very special for us.
It's been 2-3 years now since opportunity for you guys to get together from an awards point of view like this. It's been a difficult 3 years. Tonight we saw some incredible stuff. We saw blue blazers being handed out for the first time. We can see that you guys have just still brand new in the kit. But we saw some incredible stuff. New caps, new blazers. I mean, this is a proud occasion for you guys.
Exactly right. Exactly what I felt was pride. Pride to be part of this organization. We all grew up, with these blazers and the dyes. And to see it being so well honoured, and the youngsters and the old people, the guy from Hamadayas who must be about 90 getting a car, it was a very special evening. And it made, also like I chatted to you before we came out, the mixture of professional, community, everybody together as one family, literally without being cliche, it was special.
For club rugby, it's one, I mean, you've played enough club rugby in your time, you've got enough history of that. For them, it's also enough. Even more special because you play Super League A, Super League B, you might not see each other during the year. And then you get to the awards dinner, and for the first time you rub shoulders across the leagues, across the schools.
Yeah, and I think you also realise the size of Western Province Club Rugby, because you have those trophies from northern or city region, and these teams they're proud and they leave it. So it makes us, as now that I'm on the professional side, it makes you feel humble. You know what I mean? Because you're part of just a much bigger organisation.
Talking about bigger, your players are looking massive. They're looking fit, they're looking strong. You guys just had a great season.
Yeah, look, we're in good shape. What I like about our team now, it's tough. We lost on the weekend, is we bring a whole new generation through. Whether that's Sasha or Suleiman Hartzenberg, you'll see Connor Evans. We only got 5 of the guys who won the title played this last week, which is brilliant. And they still probably should have won, so that's exciting.
Dobbo, one of the things that I also noticed about the players today is that without fail, not one of them had any qualms about shaking hands or saying hello to anybody with a big smile. The humility of your guys, the approachability, I mean, this is something that we really value in professional players.
It's probably our most important asset. Our mission statement as the Stormers, DHL Stormers, is to make Cape Town smile, and that how we interact with everybody. So if I hear any reports of them behaving differently, it'd be very, very worrying. I'm thrilled to hear that. We're very proud of that.
Dobbo, we'll leave it at that. Thanks very much for talking to us.
Thanks for what you do.
And you guys, congratulations. I think really make everybody very proud, and we love watching you guys every weekend.
Thanks very much. Thanks, Jeff.
I want to call upon, as our closing keynote address and a word of thanks, I want to call upon the GM for Community Rugby, Mr. Danny Jones.
Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. Mr. MC and all protocols observed. On behalf of Western Province Rugby, we would like to thank all of you who are attending tonight's auspicious occasion. All of you played a significant role in which and contributed to the success of Western Province Rugby in all competitions. To all club delegates, presidents, chairpersons and members, your role in our organization and your contribution to rugby in all of your communities all over the province cannot go unnoticed. The social cohesion, community upliftment and keeping our communities safe and healthy is why the Cape is in shape. A special thanks to all of you and to those council delegates who received their blazers tonight. Thank you. Thank you. God bless. Go well and enjoy the rest of the day.
Wow, what a fantastic event. The DHL Western Province Rugby Awards dinner at Calvin Grove, and it really is very special to see everybody get together. Physically, there's been no awards since 2019. To get everybody together at Kelvin like this, where there's the players, the clubs, the administrators, the delegates, senior players from the Stormers and Western Province Rugby side, is absolutely amazing. People are able to have conversations and shake hands and see each other, all with this common passion, that of course being Western Province Rugby. Folks, we will see you again next week, same time, same place. Have a fantastic rugby weekend. And don't forget, of course, the Western Province Rugby Women's course, which is free. Just visit their website, wpclubrugby.co.za. Go and sign up. As I said, we'll see you again next week, same time, same place. Have a fantastic rugby weekend. Bye-bye.